on the 7th, right? Okay, on the 7th, which is Friday, right? But tomorrow, because this one is the last note.
No, we don't see tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you can see me tomorrow or whatever, right? As long as you're done with it, but for sure, I'm gonna check it on Thursday with you, right? Because I'm gonna be with you.
No, it's Friday. Friday we see you.
Friday. Oh, you're gonna see me on Friday?
For third period.
Why
no,
is
it's-
it? I don't know because those 3 days are English.
It's-
Isn't it English is on Wednesday, right?
English is on, Wednesday.
Wednesday.
And we see you Friday for third period because that's when
Oh, so you're gonna see me only one time this week.
it's testing. 2 times, today and Friday.
Today, oh,
'Cause we're
today and
testing
Friday.
and Friday.
Okay. So it's gonna be, so every period then is gonna be multiple hours, right? For those.
It's just gonna be like third periods. So third period long for testing.
Okay, so I'm gonna see you on Thursday. But you will get your test on Thursday, isn't it? In another class. Is that what it's
we'll
gonna be?
get the math one on in second period.
In second period. Okay, gotcha. You know what? You know what? I'm not going to include this anymore. Okay, so if some of you already have those notes for the 5, right? For the 5, then it means you're complete already for it, right? For the 50 points. Okay? So that there, since I'm not going to see you again, right, until Friday, right? I might as well disregard these notes, right? But there's a lesson for it, the Canvas lesson for it. It's still gonna be there. Okay? Okay, is that clear? So it's not gonna be 6, but only 5, right? So it's gonna be without this. Okay? Okay, let's start with this so that you can get 100 on this one, right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get the 2 cases when we're adding it, and then 1 case for when we're subtracting it, and then after that, the check for understanding, I'm gonna go it together with you, and then after that, I can check the notes. If you are done already with the 5, right? What are the dates? 13, the 14th, the 24th, the 25th, the 27th. Okay, if you have those, you will have 50 points already, right? And 100 on a daily grade. And I'm gonna add, if you have those 25 installment for it, right? On the first note check and second note check, if you have those installment of 25 and 25, then you got 100 for the major grade, okay? I didn't check it, right? Juan Aguilar is here. Artiaga is not here. Nori is here. Mary, Sophia, Xavier. Lynn is not here. Raul is here. Gabby is here. Eric, Amanda, Junior, Sol, Alexa is not here. Bryson is here. Kim is not here. Tanya Sahori is not here. Oh, Sahori is here, right? Kellyanne is not here. Shamiri is here. Jalea and Giselle are here. Okay, let's start on this one. Everybody got a formula chart, right? Okay. Can you read the question? Tanya, can you read the question, please?
Find the area of the figure shown.
Okay, now, when you say area of composite figure, it means Junior. It means two or more shapes are involved, right? Now, can you read, Mary, can you read the first line, the first five of the basic figures from the one starting with triangle? Okay, so those are the first five, right? Xavier, can you read the second five of the basic figures? Okay, so those are the regular, those are the basic figures, right? If they're not included there, it's not a basic figure. So this one here, there's no formula for it unless we put a line to divide it into two or more basic figures, right? Bryson, where will I put the line in order for it to become two or more basic figures? Okay, from here, can I go up? Can I go or go to the right? You have those options, right? Okay, so let's say we're gonna go to the right. Okay, so I divided the figure into two basic rectangles, right? Let's say this is rectangle, and the other one is another rectangle, okay? Or it can be a square, but to be safe, let's make it rectangle, right? So now, in order to get the area of this figure, we have to get the area of the first rectangle added to the area of the second rectangle. And what is the formula for the rectangle, area of rectangle? Sophia, what is the formula for rectangle? Base times height, BH. Plus another BH, because these two are formula for rectangle, right? Now, what is the base and height of the first rectangle? Let's say this is the first one. What is the base? It should be this, right? And that is 12. And how much is this? Okay, that is 6. That is 3. How much is that? 3. So that one should be 3, right? Can you see the reasoning there, right? That is 6. So this should be 6, but that one is 3. So this should be 3 to make it 6. And that one is the same as that, right? And that's gonna be the height of the first rectangle. 12 times 3. 12 times 3. And how much is 12 times 3? 30 something, right? What is that something? 12, 36, okay? And then second rectangle, the height is 3, but we don't know this. How much is this? That is 12, and that is 8, and this one is the remainder. To complete it as 12, what will I add to 8? That is 12.
4.
That's 4, right? 8 plus 4 is 12, right? Or 12 minus 8 is 4, right? So if that is 4, this should be 4. So I got the base 4 and the height is 3. 4 times 3. And how much is 4 times 3? 4 times 3, that's 12, right? And how much is 36 plus 12? Mary, how much is 36 plus 12? 48, right? 48. And the unit is meter squared. And that's it, right? We added it, right? We added. We make sure that we put a line on the figure to make it basic shape. Is this basic? Yes, of course. Rectangle. Is this basic? Yes, it's rectangle, right? But the whole thing is not a rectangle, right? The whole thing is odd, right? It's weird, right? We have to make sure that we put a line to divide it into shapes that are basic. And that is the example that I gave to you, right? Now, how about the second one? An example of the subtraction. let's look at this. Am I going to add or subtract the area? The question is, find the area of the shaded region. Jalea, I want to get the shaded one. What will I do? What will be the two shapes that I'm going to deal with here? The whole thing. What is the shape of the whole thing? You don't know? What is the shape of this? Look at your formula chart. That's why we get that, right? What is the shape of that thing? Parallelogram. So I can say that the area is equal to the whole area of the whole thing, or the shaded one, is only this, right? Without this, right? When I say without this, will I add or subtract the rectangle? I want the shaded one only. I want this one. What's the area of that? So it should be the whole thing minus this, right? I have to subtract it because I'm going to cut it out, right? By the way, and when you cut it out, or when you cut out something, it means you're going to take it away, right? And taking away means subtract, right? So area of parallelogram minus, what is the area that I'm going to subtract? What is the shape of this? Rectangle. Okay, so now I'm going to get the area of parallelogram. What is the area of parallelogram? Gabby, what is the area of parallelogram from the chart? Base times height. Base times height. Awesome. And then minus, what is the area of rectangle? Base times height. They're the same, but they will have different values, right? So now, what is the base and height of the parallelogram? The big one. What is the base of the parallelogram?
15 and 8.
15. And then what is the height?
8.
15 times 8. And that is 120. Okay? Minus, what is the base and height of the rectangle? 6 times 3. And how much is 6 times 3? 6 times 3, 1, Aguilar? What is 6 times 3?
18.
18, okay? So minus 18. What is 120? Take away 18. And that's going to be the answer for it. 120, you take out 18. 102. 102, and the unit is millimeter square. And that's going to be your final answer for it. Okay? What did we do? We subtract it. Because there are two cases. Sometimes you add, sometimes you subtract. Okay? Depending on the question. Okay. I just want you to go to the check for understanding in order to get it done. Right? Can you read the check for understanding? Bryson, can you read it, please? Oh, not you, Bryson. Mary, can you read it? Check for understanding. Module 34. So that you can get the points there. And then it's only the practice that you're going to do. Okay? Can you read it? Okay, find the area of the figure. Are we going to subtract or are we going to add figures here? What is the name of the whole thing? What is the name of the whole thing? Is that a trapezoid? Yeah, it's trapezoid. Okay, so area is equal to area of trapezoid. And I'm going to take out this small thing. And what is this shape? Triangle. Minus area of triangle. Okay? Amanda, can you give me the area of trapezoid from the chart? on the 10. Can you see that the other side, I believe? Okay, 10. Yeah, look at those 10. There's 10 basic figures there. Look at the word trapezoid and look for the A. Equals?
Equal
1 half.
B1.
B1 or base 1 plus
Plus base 2 plus
parenthesis H. Awesome. And then, how about the area of triangle? How much is the area of triangle? Bryson. Area of triangle from the chart. Bryson. One half. Did you see it? Bryson, what is the area of triangle? 1/2 what? Did you see it? 1/2 base times height. Okay? So 1/2 base times height minus 1/2 base times height. Now, let's look at the whole thing, the whole trapezoid. What is the top base? I have to add those three numbers, 5 and 5 and 2. How much is that? That's a 12, right? Plus, what is the bottom base? That's 8, okay? And what is the height? The height is gonna be, this one I cannot make it as the height because that's slanted, right? The height should be straight, right? This one is inclined, right? So it cannot be 6 and 1. It should be the h plus 1. So you need to solve for that h, right? And how to solve for that h? Mary, I'm gonna magnify that h. That is the h. That is the 6. How much is this? What is half of 2? 1. Okay? And I'm gonna use Pythagorean theorem on it. Which one is the longest side? The 6 or the h? The 6. So it must be 6 squared, and the other two will be your a and b, right? And then set it up. How much is h? There will be two answers, negative and positive. Get the positive one in your decimals. Up to 3 decimal places. Did everybody understand why I can't? Mary is saying that 6, 7 is the height, right? I cannot get the 6. The 1 I can get, but the 6 I cannot add it because it's slanted, right? And how much you got?
5.91.
5.91. One more.
6.
916. Okay, so what will be the height now of the trapezoid? If this height of the triangle is 5.916, I have to add 1 on it. How much is 5.916 added to 1? Mary, how much is 5.916 added to 1? 6.916. So 6.916 is the height of the trapezoid. Minus 1/2. Sophia, what is the base of the triangle? This one. How much is that?
2.
Times 2 times what is the height of the triangle, the one that we got? 5.916. Now, I can get it in my decimals, and then that will be the answer that I'm gonna get for the check for understanding. There's only one of them, right? There's only one. Can you do it, Junior? Can you do it for in your decimals? This one, just copy this, right, in your decimals, and check how much you got, okay? Because the check for understanding is a little more complicated than the given one on the examples that we have. So 1/2 parenthesis 12 plus 8 close parenthesis, and then 6.916 minus 1/2 times 2 times 5.916. You check it, okay? Very good.
I got an answer.
How much you got, Junior? $63.244. Okay, 244. Now, it says their nearest tenth. So what's it gonna be? Will it be 0.2 or 63.2 or 63.3? 0.2, because the next number is low. So the final answer there should be 63.2. That's your A. Put it in your canvas, 63.2 on how it's gonna be done, right? Check if that's gonna be, it's gonna give you 20 points for it, okay? And then, did it give you the 20 points? Is it right? Okay, so go to the practice and that's it, okay? Go to, did it give you the 20, there you go. And then all you need to do is go to the one that we have in the practice, okay? Anyone who's done with the 5 notes? If you're done with the 5 notes, then you're good. It's either you will have 100 for a daily grade, and it's either 175 or 50 on a major grade.